Donald Trump is holding a shovel in the bottom of a 30-foot deep hole, and he is digging like they just released a new Big Mac in China, and he's going to be the first to try it. Let me explain. He's trying to make the shutdown fight a political battle because he thinks he can win those. But in reality, this is a fight with the American people. This is going to show up in two ways. First, the stock market. There was supposed to be a jobs report that came out today, but it didn't because of the shutdown. And this was a political decision by Trump. But because that jobs report isn't out there, and we were confident it was going to contain bad news, the stock market is up. But what does that mean? It means investors, including the people managing our retirement plans, are guessing where to invest our money. Because if a business is laying off their workers, it means that either they're not making enough money or a competitor is making money faster. But without jobs numbers, we're left to guess, which means Donald Trump could have just created a stock market bubble. And if the businesses who would have otherwise been exposed by the job numbers soak up a ton of investments, and then they end up losing a ton of money that they announce in a quarterly statement, then all of those dollars disappear from our retirement plans. To put it more plainly, Donald Trump's choice to silence the Bureau of Labor Statistics is exposing American retirement plans to risks that they wouldn't have otherwise been exposed to. The second reason Trump's shutdown is an attack on Americans is how he's responding to it. The headlines say that Trump is using the shutdown to attack blue states, but as Gavin Newsom pointed out this summer, 71% of the American GDP is driven by blue counties. Because even though Texas is red, Dallas and Houston and Austin are all blue. So when Trump ties up billion-dollar projects in places like New York, he's not attacking Democrats. He's attacking 71% of our economy. And that will show up in the GDP. And when GDP starts to shrink, business leaders start making more defensive cuts, which only feeds back into job cuts, which we don't see because of Trump, ultimately accelerating the spiral that is going to cost the country more jobs and more money while prices continue to increase because of tariffs. The only real question is how bad is it going to get for us before he realizes how bad it is for him and he stops digging? And that's where I have good news. Because digging is really hard and Donald's in terrible shape. And I think he's going to realize it when the people who have money quietly whisper to him in the Oval Office that this is all a terrible idea. And at that point, he'll go full taco, lose, call it a win, and this will all go away, making room for the next self-inflicted crisis. See you then.